Holiday, oh, oh, holiday, oh, oh. I can't sing with a shit. Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking. Here's my ranking of the vacation movies. Yes, I'm actually going on vacation in a couple days, so I thought to celebrate my vacation, I'd rank the 5 vacation movies. Yes, there's 5 vacation movies, some good, some... yeah, yes, I thought I'd rank all the vacation movies, because I'm a big fan of vacation movies. I grew up with the vacation movies, so, you know what the hell. Let's rank the vacation movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Alright, let's get started. Coming at number 5 is Vacation. Yes, 2015's Vacation. Yes, as you saw my review of it a few months ago, I fucking hated this movie. Yes, I couldn't stand this movie. I think this is the worst movie that's came out in 2015. A lot of people will probably disagree with me because there's a lot of shit like Pixels, Paul Blart 2, 50 Shades of Grey, Accidental Love. There's a lot of crap that came out this year. But Vacation just really got under my skin and it pissed me off. Yes, Ed Helms is, you know, he plays Russ, you know, all grown up, you know. He's married to Christina Applegate. You know, there's Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo. They're like cameos in the movie. Clever. There's side jokes, you know, they're going to Wally World, you know, like the first one. This movie isn't funny in the least fucking bit. I hated this movie. I hated it. Not a single joke in this movie was funny. Ed Helms was annoying. He was very unlikable. Yes, Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold. He's got kind of an unlikable character, but he's hilarious to watch. Ed Helms is not at all funny. His chemistry with Christina Applegate is non-existent, and Christina Applegate was okay. She wasn't terrible. She was not funny, but she was kind of tolerable as a character. But the kids in the movie were annoying, especially that little fucking brother. Oh, God, he pissed me off. And, yeah, there was a lot of shit jokes, sex jokes, and none of them hit. There was not a single thing that was funny in this movie, and it's torturous to watch. My God, this movie drags on. And just like, oh my God, this movie is like, it's like a nail gun to the head, but you're still alive after the nail gun to the head, and you could feel it right in your brain. It's just suffering. You want someone to put you out of your misery. That's how I felt when I watched this movie. I want someone to put me out of my misery. I'm like, oh, please, the projection, please, like, break down or something. Let there be a fire or something. This movie, yeah, this movie I hated so freaking much, yeah. I've never seen it again. I didn't see it a second time, thank God, but this is the worst vacation movie. The writing is bad. The comedy's bad. Yes, Ed Helms is in it. If you're a big Ed Helms fan, I'm not the biggest Ed Helms fan, so I could give 2 shits. Chevy Chase and Beverly D'Angelo, they were in it, but they weren't in it enough. And the comedy, there was no comedy in this movie, so yeah, the worst vacation movie. Coming number 4 is European Vacation. Yes, I know there's actually a pretty big fan base for this movie. You know, the Griswolds go to Europe, and, you know, it's got some of that little bit of crude comedy from the first one. You know, Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, they're back. You know, the Griswolds, they're hilarious. Yeah, they were hilarious the first time, not so much the second time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of European Vacation. This is no 2015 Vacation. No, it's not that bad, but European Vacation, it's a drag. I really don't like this movie. Yeah, I know, I like every movie. The second one is always the darker one. There's a lot more darker comedy. I would have thought I would like this the best because it is the more darker movie. It's got the darker humor. But, again, not a single joke really in this movie, like, hit. I think I chuckled at a couple scenes, and I did like Chevy Chase in the movie, but it didn't really hit it for me. Like, this is the kind of vacation movie, if I marathon them, this is the one I have to grind through, or I just skip it. Like, I'd rather watch, like, Vegas Vacation, the European Vacation. I find this movie a bit of a drag, and it's not really funny. The comedy just doesn't hit for me. I know there's a fan basis for this film, and that's fine. If you like this film, that's great. I was never a fan. Even when I watched this when I was younger, this was the vacation movie I didn't really like very much, and I still, to this day, don't really like it very much. Coming number 3 is Vegas Vacation. Yes, I am very well aware that this is a bad movie. I know it's bad, but this is a straight-up guilty pleasure. Like I said, I marathon these vacation movies every now and then. I skip European Vacation sometimes. Sometimes I grind through it, but I always watch Vegas Vacation. I watch the first one, Christmas, and then Vegas. I always have to watch these 3. I always consider them the sort of trilogy, even though there's 5 of them, but yeah. I like Vegas Vacation in a straight-up guilty pleasure kind of way. I used to watch this all the time. As a child, this was like my favorite. This and Christmas Vacation were my favorite vacation movies. When I got older, I got to realize this movie is completely stupid, and it is very stupid. But some of the situations they go through are just so dumb that they're kind of funny. Like, you know, like you got Russ having a fake ID, and he's got like the best luck in the casino. He wins all these cars. He becomes like this rich guy named Papa Giorgio, and the irony of it is like Clark is losing all his money, and his son is like winning all this money, and it's kind of funny. The daughter scene is the weakest part of the story. You know, she's like, you know, want to be a party girl and everything, wants to be like a stripper with her cousins. That's kind of weird. And of course, fucking yes, Beverly D'Angelo with Wayne Newton. Yeah, that's weird, but yeah, you got Cousin Eddie back. He's hilarious. Randy Quaid is probably one of the funniest characters in these movies. He's fucking hysterical, especially in this movie. The ending is kind of like a cheap, you know, kind of a cop-out, you know, they're going through a heartache, but it gets all better now. Like, at least European Vacation, it was dark all the way through. This one had to have the happy ending. It's kind of funny, but I didn't want the happy ending. I kind of want a little bit of dark comedy in this movie. But some of the comedy in this movie did work. I find this movie, again, pretty dumb and a little too long, but it's an enjoyable movie. This is the kind of movie I kind of like to watch. Like, you know, like this kind of reminds me of a basic family vacation. Like, it kind of reminds me of families would actually go through this kind of shit during a vacation. Yeah, so not a great movie, but a guilty pleasure. Coming number 2 is Christmas Vacation. I love Christmas Vacation. This is in my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. I love this movie. Yes, it has a different new Audrey and a new Russ. You got Johnny Galecki, yes, Leonard Hofstadter from fucking Big Bang Theory as a young Russ. Yes, he's great in this movie too. You got Juliette Lewis as Audrey, and Beverly D'Angelo, and Chevy Chase return, of course, as Clark and his wife, and Randy Quaid, of course, as Cousin Eddie. They're great in this movie, and the comedy is just so good, and yes, Chevy Chase, he comes off so unlikable, but so likable at the same time. He's so freaking hysterical in this movie, and of course he's a perv again, you know, with the women at the store, you know, typically hits on women even though he's married, but it's hilarious. This movie just shows the realism of having family over for the Christmas holidays. The shit they go through, like, I go through with my family, like, the kind of shenanigans that go through, you know, the arguments, disagreements, you know, all the stress of Christmas. You know, Christmas is a joy with laughter and kindness. There's a lot of stress, and they really show you the stress in this movie, and it's very well done. And the comedy is very, very good and very, very strong. I fucking love Christmas Vacation. I love it so freaking good. The last act of the movie is very funny, hilarious. I won't spoil it if you've not seen it, but it is fucking hysterical. Very, very funny. All the jokes hit, and I love that Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a small role in this movie. She's very good, and yeah, there's a lot of great side jokes, a lot of good references, and it's just a great comedy, a great family film, and of course, one of my favorite Christmas movies. Love Christmas Vacation. And my number 1 favorite vacation movie is, of course, the 1980s Vacation. Yes, this is directed by Harold Ramis himself, and it's so good. This is the straight-up hard R vacation movie. Yes, there's the new vacation movie. Fuck that movie. I don't give a shit that's an R-rated one. This movie is friggin' hits. This movie is hilarious. Yes, the Griswolds gotta go to Wally World, and on their adventure, they run into some shit, some real fucked up shit, and it's so freaking funny. There are so many scenes in this movie that just hit, and they're hilarious. Like the scene when they go into the ghetto, hilarious. When they all fall asleep at the car, hilarious. When they get trapped in the desert, hilarious. So freaking funny. The ending, the final act of the movie again, when they go to Wally World, so freaking funny, and they have a lot of dark comedy in this movie too. It's so freaking good, hilarious. It's very like kind of like a Caddyshack kind of humor, but of course it's Harold Ramis, and it just worked. It worked so freaking well. I love Chevy Chase in this movie. He's so freaking funny. And Beverly D'Angelo, of course, is great. The introduction to Cousin Eddie. Very funny scene when they go to his house. Hilarious when they have the barbecue. So friggin' funny. Harold Ramis did an amazing job. He should have done all the vacation movies. He didn't. Sadly, he didn't. But yeah, I love Harold Ramis. Rest in peace, Harold Ramis. And I love his direction and his writing. And he did an amazing job. And this movie is just hysterical. So friggin' funny. Hilarious. This is the kind of movie you want to watch if you're on a vacation yourself, just so you can laugh your ass off. Yes, what else can I say? Vacation is the best vacation movie. So yeah, that was my ranking of the vacation movies from my least favorite to my favorite. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your ranking of all the vacation movies. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.